With it or quit it. With it, quit it.
What?
With it.
We about to turn up in this bitch. All right, really? When am I winning or quitting?
I wouldn't really. The Cleveland Cavaliers won NBA championship on June 19th, 2016. Here's who's still on the team from that team. Channing Frye, Kevin Love, J.R. Smith, and Tristan Thompson. King James used to hold court in that locker room, but now a locker of his holds towels. 6 games into the season, the Cavs fired Ty Lue and the coach that LeBron told them to hire, but also he's the coach that gave them their first championship. Joy, the Cavs will never win another championship. With it or quit it?
I'm going to quit that. They are going to get, they're going to get a high draft pick, and who knows what's going to happen. I can't say never.
Their first one was the other day.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I'm aware LeBron's not going back there.
All right.
I don't really like that they did this with Ty Lue. 0-6, like, it's not that big of a deal. You knew you were going to struggle this year. Here's the thing about teams that LeBron leaves. You struggle. The Heat struggled when he left. The Cavs struggled when he left. That's what happens. Because what you do is you leverage your entire team around LeBron James because you're trying to win while LeBron is there, which I have no problem with. Like, when the Heat were not good, I was like, well, yeah, you built a team around LeBron James. Like, and now he's not there anymore. So you gotta adjust. And so Larry Drew is the interim head coach. I think at the moment there's like some moving parts going on there.
Interim head coach.
He's the voice.
He's acting as head coach right now.
Yeah, they're working some things out.
Right.
I really don't have I have a problem with them firing Ty Lue in that I feel like you should have given him this season because LeBron did leave and Ty does have a championship and they did come back from 3-1 on the Warriors. To beat the best team in basketball history. So I feel like he deserved this year to try and figure it out. Now, nobody expected the Cavs to be great this year, but show that you can coach. And you start 0-6, like, it's not a great start, but it's a pretty long season. 82 games. So I think they'll be okay eventually. And Larry Drew's a good coach, so you know what I mean? Like he has a ton of experience.
Piston draft pick. Outside of, unlike Hugh Jackson, Ty Lue's actually shown that he is an intelligent person and a capable coach in press conferences outside of the locker.
I'm not going to say that Hugh Jackson hasn't shown that he's not intelligent, but like Hugh Jackson is not great at the podium.
Right.
Ty is. And look, like Ty's going to get another coaching job. He has a championship and he's managed LeBron and a ton of egos. So, Ty Lue's going to be fine. Yeah. That I'm not concerned about. Like he's going to end up, and he may end up in college. So, I like that. Which, he will be able to do forever.
Eyes on Penny Hardaway in Memphis, too. Just big people
just
in college
things out there.
Yeah, why not?
Okay. All right, what's next?
Todd Gurley is the ultimate running back. In his 4th year in the NFL, the Rams running back is on another level. He has 15 touchdowns after 8 games, 11 on the ground, 4 from golf. He might be the most valuable player on the most valuable team, with the Rams being at 8-0. I know the MVP is usually a quarterback award, but Joy, Gurley is the MVP. With it or quit it?
I gotta quit it.
What?
I just can't. Todd Gurley is
fantastic.
is fantastic. Yes, he's
phenomenal.
He's phenomenal.
Yes.
He's been playing amazing. And by the way, don't complain. Okay.
What?
To the fantasy thing, I get it. All right, I got looked on fantasy this week. All right, I understand.
And Vegas though too, because the spread.
They don't care. They don't care.
No.
Nor should they. And exactly.
Yes.
It's actually better if they don't know. If they're like, yeah, I realize it.
Right.
You should be worried. Okay.
Yes.
You probably have a little money on it. All right. He doesn't care that he did not get into the touchdown. Like, bad beat for you. Sorry, don't gamble. What am I supposed to tell you? But look, I don't. The problem is the Rams are so good, and Goff has been playing so good that I just have a problem with it. And then like Patrick Mahomes is going to win MVP, dog. He just is. Unless they walk off a cliff, Patrick Mahomes has to be the MVP. He has to.
The narrative that this is a quarterback only award. I understand Patrick Mahomes could possibly win MVP based on what he's done on the field, but Todd Gurley is actually showing what it's like to come into the league, work hard for what you have, and prove that you are a smart football player on and off the field, and by making decisions. Like, he's not just talented and a beast. He is one of the smartest players
yeah.
on the field that he gets on.
And I mean, look, AP won in 2012. It's not like unheard of.
2012?
Yeah, that wasn't that long ago.
How wasn't it? It was in 2012.
It's 2018.
I know. That's a long time ago.
6 years ago.
I graduated college in 2012.
I have socks older than that.
You need new socks.
Maybe, but I'm just saying it's not that long ago.
Okay.
All right, what else is going
on? What else we got here? Now over to Astroworld. The Rockets season could be...
Are you malfunctioning or...
The Rocket season could make for some spicy reality television. This season on Real Bucket Getters of Houston, Carmelo is pissed off riding the pine. Is James Harden the NBA's most valuable player or the most fallible player? And Chris Paul is starred in many State Farm commercials, as many State Farm commercials as he has in Rockets games at this point in time.
Do you need some sugar or something?
Joy, Rockets need to make a trade to compete in the West. Wit it or quit it.
I am going to wit that.
Ooh, yes.
Although, I mean, you have to be a crazy person to give 4 first-round picks for Jimmy Butler.
I was talking to Jeremy. I was like, it's like playing around with play money, Monopoly money. It's like, here's something and some colorful money that you could maybe use. Here's some Bitcoin.
What? I mean, Bitcoin is more legit.
Trip.
Like, it's crazy. It's crazy that that's even a thing. Woj reported that the Rockets offered the Timberwolves to the 2019, 2021, 23, and 25 first-round picks as a part of a package for Jimmy Butler. I mean, that's just insane.
Maybe Minnesota's going to be like the new G League.
You know what? It sounds insane, but okay. First of all, what was the question?
They need to make a trade to compete.
Yes, I said I would that.
Yeah.
Okay, so the thing about it is like I while that sounds crazy, it's only crazy if you don't win a championship. Because they only have a small window. You have a small window to win championships in sports. And obviously there's a dynasty in place with the Warriors who we're all assuming are going to be in the finals again this year. And they had an opportunity. I mean, they were one Chris Paul injury away from maybe beating them. I still think the Warriors would have pulled it out, but a lot of people don't feel that way.
Can we also talk about the fact that Andre Iguodala was hurt at the beginning of that series too?
I mean, there's lots of things to talk about. Okay, exactly. Like, and injuries happen, so I don't cry me a river. All right, but the thing about it is that you have to try and take advantage of the team that you have assembled right now that you feel like could win a championship and you're just a piece away. Then you got to do what you got to do. Yeah. You know what I mean? So maybe for the next couple years you don't have a first round pick and you struggle, but you got your city a championship. You buy some goodwill. You know what I mean? Yeah. So while it sounds crazy, it's only crazy if you don't win a championship. That said, I don't think that Jimmy Butler is the piece that helps them win a championship. So in my opinion, don't do it. So I don't know. They're tied for second worst in the Western Conference at 1-4. Not the start that they expected. Right. I mean, they lost crucial pieces. They made a lot of moves in the offseason that were kind of inexplicable. Yeah. And they're 19th in offensive rating, 27th in defensive rating, 29th in rebounding percentage.
You know who they're tied with?
Dead last in opponents point in the paint.
Yeah, they're tied with the Thunder. The only reason you said tied for last, really the Suns are left because they're 1-5. But like Westbrook. The Rockets,
I mean, that's a whole other conversation. But yeah, I mean, it's just
all the same conversation.
Everyone's starting slow. Like, it's not the end of the world.
Yeah, it's early.
It is early.
There's literally a whole month coming up soon where I don't think about the NBA at all. Right? But you kind of just lay off after a little bit.
I mean, it's nice to turn a little game on. And,
I know, but then other games, you're like, it's just
the Lakers always matter, so that doesn't change.
Shouts out to Sportsnet.
But I do think that they need to make a trade. I don't know if Jimmy Butler is that trade for 4 first round picks. It's insane.